Hi, thank you for joining me. I am so sorry it's been so long since I've done a video. I've had people asking me about it, which really makes my day that people are actually watching these. So I figured since I got my hair done today by my wonderful stylist, Lindsay, I would go ahead and post something that I just kind of came up with this week. And in taking a bunch of classes, I've really enjoyed, of course, taking classes and finding the time to do that. And I've posted a lot of pictures of the instructors' classes as I've taken them. But what I've kind of refined, I guess I had like a dream or an epiphany one day of thinking of what kind of an acronym I would create if I were to describe a great instructor and what letters and what words I would put with that acronym. So I've come up with an acronym that I really like, and I'll go ahead and post it in an actual word form if I can figure it out on Facebook, because there's a new list feature that I want to try out on the page that I have. So the acronym I created was actually FOCUS. I think the best instructors who have been doing it, whether they've been doing it for a long time or they're just starting out, the best instructors have focus. And I've broken up the different letters into different ways, so please comment and let me know if you have anything to add or if you have a better word or terminology to go with what letter. But what I've put with the letters are, for F, I've actually put fewer formats, and that might seem kind of weird to instructors who teach various formats, and I love instructors and I love hiring instructors to teach various formats, but I can't help but admit that when there's those instructors who are looking for every single format under the sun and they want to get trained in every single format, they can start to become a jack of all trades but a master of none, which I would kind of describe myself at the moment. I love bar. I think I'm really good at bar classes, but when I have to sub for a circuit training class, or God forbid a step or a high class, I feel like I'm just going to be on thin ice the entire time. I'm going to be struggling or not quite doing as well as I'd like to as an instructor. So mastering one format and then moving on. So the fewer formats you can teach and to really hone in on something that's really special to you and then start to build on your education, I think is really important. Not necessarily to be fewer forever, but to understand that concept, I guess. So that's what I would put for F. And then O is definitely organized. So as our FOCUS acronym goes down, organization. Organized in not only their actual plans that they have for classes and the way that they schedule their time and their energy to be educated and motivated, but also organized in their music and their experience. How are they updating their experience? How are they getting better at teaching? What are they seeing in other classes that they could add to their class? Organizing their kind of life. Technology is something my team has really had to organize this year because we've removed a lot of our CD players from our studios, and I've been very impressed with how the team has reacted to that. So organization, I think, is next. And then C, I would say create, of course, an experience, an amazing experience in every class. And what I would take it a step further to is trying to create as personal of an experience as possible. So if you're a cycling instructor, getting off the bike, I said this so many times and I'll say it again, when you're on the bike when the class begins and you're stuck on that bike, then you're creating a barrier around yourself as an instructor, and you're preventing that relationship between your participants. And the more I take classes, especially cycling, I see that barrier start to grow. And then people, when they're at their desk, maybe halfway through the day, and they have the choice of going to cycling that evening or not, they're gonna be like, she won't even notice. She never comes off the bike, and she'll I don't even know if she knows I exist. I don't even know if she knows I'm there. So I don't need to go. I'm busy at work. I need to just stay here and get this done. So how can we make it personal? How can we say their name just once? How can we touch their bike when they walk in and say thank you so much for coming and look them in the eyes? How can we do that? And so the best instructors I see create a great personal experience in their classes. Then U for FOCUS acronym, I would say, is unique. How does an instructor find what's unique about them that is going to add value to who they are as a person so they can really be themselves, but also make them different, make them kind of stand out from the team. It doesn't, again, have to be a certification or having all this knowledge. It can be as simple as your own personality, your own sense of humor. And I'm going to follow up this video later on next week with some really good cueing for cardio that I think will help people, especially in cycling, where I know someone can really let their personality shine, especially, make some really good cardio cues, and we can apply it to some of our strength training classes as well. So stay on topic. Last and not least of our FOCUS acronym is staying humble. How can I stay humble as an instructor and be the best that I can be, knowing that I'll never be the best, and knowing that I will always keep learning, and I'll always keep growing, and I'll always keep learning from my own team and my own manager and my own supervisors and maybe my owner of my gym. What can I learn? What can I always learn? What books can I read? What podcasts can I listen to? What CECs can I look up? What articles can I read? How are you staying humble? I'm going to review those one more time. Fewer formats, part of our focus. Organized and updated music. Create personal experiences and create a unique experience, unique to you. So that's our you. And then finally, last but not least, staying humble. Thank you. I missed you guys.